Well, I think everybody's happy with their new digs. What do you think about it, Parkour? All right guys, welcome back to the mountain. Well, we got a huge winter storm coming tomorrow. We're gonna get 5 inches of snow tomorrow and at least an inch the following day. So we're gonna go ahead and get the rabbits winterized and the chickens. We've already took care of the goats a couple of weeks ago, but the temperatures are going to definitely drop a little bit. It's not too bad today, still kind of sunny. As you can see, I just got a long sleeve on for now, but tonight it's supposed to rapidly drop. So we're going to go ahead and get all of this installed. And I also got a heated bucket for water for the chickens, and also I got heated bottles for the rabbits here that all plug into electric, and I also got a heated bucket for the goats out there. We can get all of that installed, run some extension cords over here, and get these guys set up before this big snow hits the mountain. Let's get started. All right, one of the first things I'm going to do is go ahead and take all the water bottles down. I'm going to use some of this house wrap right here, vapor barrier, that I used inside the cabin, and run around for wind protection for the rabbits. And I'm actually going to leave the doors open so some fresh air and stuff can get in there, and that should be able to block quite a bit of the wind and still be able to allow them to see out and all of that. Looks like we got a chicken on. We got a runner. All right guys, let's go ahead and put a couple of staples in, get it up, and then we'll go ahead and cut everything in there, and then we'll go ahead and get everything installed. All right guys, what's going on, Parkour? What's up, buddy? You like it? As you can see guys, it is nice and secure all the way around. Now you can still get light through this when the sun's shining on it, but it also should retain heat when the sun's shining on it as well. What's going on, Gandalf? You like it? You're like, I just want my water back. Can I get my water back? Well, I reckon. All right guys, we're going to change plans a little bit. We're going to start working the chickens. The heated waters for the rabbits, I believe, are over in the other garage at the other property. I got to go to town later on tonight and get some more extension cords to be able to run out here for all the heated bowls. I also went ahead and got the goat ones out. The chicken ones is in the truck. I'll grab those here in a minute. We're going to go ahead and put some tarps around this side where they roost. I'm not going to close in the whole thing. I'm just going to close in from here around there. I do got a board on that side blocking the wind, and so when it's real cold, they can come over here on this side and have a place to be able to get out of the cold wind. I'm going to leave their side over there where they eat and stuff like it is. That way, whenever water and all that stuff gets in there, get some airflow to be able to dry it out. I also got a bale of hay that I'm going to put over there on that side as well, and also in there for the rabbits. All right, let's get some of these tarps tied up there. Midnight. What are you doing? Well, I think everybody's happy with their new digs. What do you think about it, Parkour? Huh? You like it? You like it? Hmm? You like it? You could definitely feel the temperature change in here already. I will be switching these out with the heated ones. Tomorrow. What do you think about it, Gandalf? You like your new digs? Huh? Yeah? What? Jealous? You even jealous of the rabbits? I think that's gonna keep you nice and cozy, buddy. And of course we got Mama and the babies. Yeah. Now I will be separating these here soon. I will be fixing the grow out pen right after this next snowstorm and winterizing that as well. I decided to hold off on the feeders that you feed on the outside for the time being until I decide exactly where I want to put them. I might end up putting the waters on the back side so we can get a little bit of sun facing, and then put the feeders on the doors in the front. All right, let's check out the chickens. What is it? Are you checking out the chickens? Hold on guys, I gotta go get y'all's new water. You gonna meet me at the door? Throwing some food over there because I had a duck escape. What? What? You ain't coming out. Nope. Nope. You trying to escape. That water right there does not work in the winter, so I haven't been using that. Some of them was already jumping up on the roost over there. It is nice and blocked off now. I'm gonna go get their water, fill it up with water and bring it over here, and I'll show you all that. What's going on, buddy? May I come into your home? Huh? May I come in? You want some fresh water? Come here. Now, what I'll do with this is I will run it right through here, so the cord is on the outside, so they don't mess it up. here. So the chickens are situated. All I gotta do is run an extension cord from right there, which I have enough to reach out here. I'll probably go ahead and run that now. All right, so I got this one ran all the way over there. I'm gonna need about a 25-foot cord to go from there to the generator. I got a 100-foot one ran right there going towards the goats. I'm probably gonna need about another 150 foot to reach the goats over there. I'm gonna get an outdoor surge protector here and an outdoor surge protector for over there, because there's gonna be 3 bottles for the rabbits. So I'll need 3 different plug-ins. I'll be grabbing that tonight when I go to town. That way I can go ahead and get this one warmed up. As you can see, they're not even worried about the water. They're scratching the new hay and eating. The winter is a whole lot harder to take care of your animals. This is the way I water them in the winter, with these 5-gallon refillable jugs right here. I just fill that up inside the house, and then I go to each one and fill up their water every day. And that works pretty good. I can throw a couple on the 4-wheeler and do it in one round, so it's really not too bad. But as I get more animals on the homestead, I'm gonna have to find a more efficient way to be able to water them and to keep their water from freezing. It's a challenge whenever you live up north here. All right guys, let's go check on the goats, see if Chiefs took down the winterproofing that I did. I thought the wind was pulling the tarp down, but yesterday when I was putting it back up, because I put Eclipse back in there with the goats, I found out Chief's the one that's been knocking it down. For all of y'all wondering about Midnight, Midnight stays over there in that first yellow tent. There's some covers and stuff over there, and that's where she goes. Chief's been at it again. You can see the shelter over there. He done pulled the bungees off the back. All right guys, this is the next day. I went to Harbor Freight last night, got a bunch of extension cords. And today is the day that the snow is coming. Originally at the beginning of this week, they talked about 5 inches. Well, it's already moved up to 9 inches today, and it's a 100% chance. It is definitely looking a little gloomy out. It is the calm before the storm. I ended up getting 2 200-footers and a 50-footer and a couple little short ones to go over there by the rabbits. And I got these little 3-ways instead of getting the surge protectors. That's for outdoors, to be able to wire everything up. So let's go ahead and start with the 50-footer, get it wired up to the generator right here. It's gonna go from there to there. Not quite 50 foot, but I wanted to make sure that I had enough reach. It's cold out here, so I decided to go ahead and run it off the Titan. I'm going to see how that works. If it doesn't pull too much power, then I'll leave it hooked up there. If not, I'll just run it whenever the generator's running, like I did last year, and that'll work. But we're going to try it out with the Titan first. All right, and it was literally just enough to make it. All right, we're going to go out here and check on these guys and go ahead and get the other 100-footers ran out to the goats. All right guys, as you can see, The water has frozen that we put in last night. Ooh, let me get you over there. So that'll be a good test to see how this thing's gonna work. All right, so these are the things that I got. Whole lot cheaper than surge protectors. I think I paid like $1.97 a piece for these. So that should work out pretty good. There you go. Got the one running to the goats, the one running to the chicken one, and I got one open slot for the rabbits that I'll be setting up here in a minute. Domino was begging to come outside this morning. He likes the cold just for a little while. All right, the 200 foot worked perfectly. Not a whole lot of slack at the end, but the goats need more water. They drank all theirs last night. So we're gonna go ahead and get the four-wheeler warmed up, get them some water. I'm gonna go ahead and feed everybody before the big snow gets here. That way I don't have to do it out in the snow today. And we need to get some water in that bowl so it doesn't burn up the heating elements and stuff in it. As of now, the chicken ones should be defrosting right now, so we'll check on that here in a minute. It's definitely cold. Had to put a little choke on her. All right, I got the goats water. Wipe this seat off here. All right, y'all good to go? Y'all ready for the winter? Y'all ready for the snowstorm, guys? Babies are over there playing in the shelter. Are you guarding them with clips? Keeping everybody safe? Alright, let's go see if the water started melting on the chickens yet. Now while we're over here, I'm gonna go ahead and put some more hay in the boxes here. Surprisingly enough, the chickens are still laying eggs. If you don't get them in time, they will freeze and kind of split open. But that's just another area where they can kind of get in and snuggle, warm up a little bit. The nesting box has been working really well this year. I'm definitely happy with it. Check on these guys. How are y'all doing? Yeah? What's going on, Gandalf? How about you, Parkour? What's happening, buddy? You look pretty snuggy. You look pretty snugged up. Staples and stuff up in these feeders before the snow comes and buries everything. Alright, time to put up everything in the patio well shed. Into the weather, we're only about an hour away from starting to get the first flurries, so cutting it close. All right, got the four-wheeler unloaded except for the water bottles. Now I'm about to go out to the other shed there. I got some more rabbit stuff out there I need to collect. Ooh, it's starting to warm up a little bit, so snow's coming. All right, got all the water bottles situated. Gonna take two more to the rabbits. Went ahead and crank up the generator. We're gonna go ahead and top off all the batteries, because as you can see, there's no sun really, and I don't want to do it out in 9 inches of snow or in the middle of a snowstorm. This right here will be my 4th winter here in Arkansas, even though I've only been here 3 years. I actually moved in here, I should say 3.5 winters, because I kind of moved here in April, right at the end of one winter, but I was coming out here doing work and stuff in February, stuff like that. I've already put one bottle there. They're getting water. I filled theirs all the way up because there's a few of them in there. That way they can all get some water before the water freezes. I only put about half in here for Gandalf and Parkour because it'll freeze before they drink it all. I also have 4 more water bottles in the cabin defrosting that I gave them yesterday. I was not able to stop by the property yesterday and get out there. It was way too muddy and I didn't want to get out there, so I'm just going to switch their bottles out for now until I get their heated bottles here on the mountain. Buddy.
Domino. What's up, buddy? What's up? Excuse me there, Mr. Gandalf. Excuse me there, Rat Pack. Y'all didn't even eat all y'all's food from yesterday. Look at all that waste. The chicken. Y'all still got food too. Y'all got food everywhere. Y'all ain't eating. Excuse me.
All right, everybody is situated and fed. I've already fed midnight. Domino's food's always inside the tiny house. The rabbits are getting some water right now. Got them some food. Speaking of midnight, she done woke up. She's coming from her house. She stays over there in that first tent, like I said earlier in the video. And I got some shipping blankets and stuff like that where she lays in there and stays nice and toasty. And then she comes out and hunts. All right, I think we'll drive down and check on the Drifting Dreamers, see if they're ready. All right, guys, I went down to the Drifting Dreamers and we decided to go ahead and I would take them to the dollar store to get some supplies real quick before the snow happened. And the first snow flurry started falling whenever we started heading out. And within 35 minutes, guys, it is a winter wonderland since we've been back.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah. Oh.
So yeah, crazy, right? All right, guys, just dropped those guys off. Ubering on the mountain in the snow. I've been doing a lot of Ubering this week, guys. Trying to help out all the fam. But I'm gonna flip y'all around. We're fitting to go up to Come On Mountain, and that hill is pretty steep and it's covered with snow already. I've got the truck here in slippery mode, so should be able to climb right on up it. This is where the Jeep slid down last year. Oh yeah, no problem. No problem. It's crazy, it's only been an hour and 15 minutes. It's already a winter wonderland here on Come On Mountain. Go ahead and turn around so I got a straight shot out. Well, I don't have to do a lot of backing up and stuff if I need to get off the mountain. As you can see when we back up here, I've already put the zero turn, the e-bike, and the four-wheeler up underneath the cupboard. Look at the roof of the cabin already, guys. Well, guys, I think that's gonna wrap us up for this one. The animals are good, I'm good. We made it in time for the big snow to come. We're getting 9 inches today. I'll end up doing another video about all of this and how we fare with all of the snow right here, the first snow of the season. It's also going to be the biggest snow that I've had in one day since I've been in Arkansas. So curious to see how everything holds up, but I love every single one of y'all, and until we see each other again, come out, let's go on another adventure.